juice.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm messing with my little camera.
Why?
I don't like the angle.
We'd absolutely like to apologize for losing our feed yesterday.
That was frustrating. Just texting people and stuff.
Completely internet related.
Yeah. Seems like the 20,000 kids that are homeschooling is putting a little extra pressure on the...
Yeah, they all have to do attendance by 9:30, I think.
I didn't think about that.
So
the morning is going to be horrible, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a good point. Maybe we should go 9:30. Yeah, 9 works.
We made it through we almost made it through the first week of at-home school.
So we've been having the kids do accountability, right? And so they're presenting everything. And it's really cute because they have to do videos. So like we have a kindergartner and he gets his little assignment and he's presenting it to his teacher. Mm-hmm. This is 4 + 1 = 5. It is absolutely adorable. He's got a friend in the class. So they put all the videos up. So all the kids, you can see everybody doing their homework.
They get to see their friends.
And so one of his friends, you remember the video that we saw him?
Which one?
With his other little buddy.
Which one?
I don't want to give names.
Well, no, but what was the video?
I don't remember, but he comes on, does this thing. I love you. I miss you guys. And he's just absolutely adorable.
Yes.
Made my heart melt. And then even Alexis, right? Was it Alexis that did the pet one?
Yes.
So they did a little video, everybody showing all their pets and everything else, and it was cute.
It was cute. Which was funny because, they had to video their pets yesterday for one of her classes. And we're dog sitting, but he's home right now. So it's like, oh, that's too bad because you could have put that puppy as a temporary pet. But no, she used a teddy bear instead.
I think she's the only one with a stuffed animal that we saw.
Yes.
So going back to our conversation, Martha.
Nope.
It'll complete us to get a puppy. Not a puppy. Wait. The old
it won't
dog.
Complete us.
All right. Well, again, we'll talk about that later.
Completely drive us insane.
But hey, morning, Mom. What cracked me up with it was Chloe loves animals. So she wanted to see all the little videos, to see everybody's pets. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm looking at the house to see if I can identify what floor plan they are, to see what neighborhood they're living in. Is that like real estate nerdy?
So real estate geek of you.
Oh, that looks like a Pulte home. Oh, that's an artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very nerdy.
A little bit nerdy. It's fine.
But anyway, so they get their Friday work today, and then they get 2 days off. Yay!
So we're going to try to find something to do this weekend that is allowed. We're going to have to go for a hike or something somewhere. But I guess my sister went out to Hema's last weekend or the weekend before.
It's the weekend before.
And she said it was just crazy busy. So everybody's headed to the
great outdoors.
To the great outdoors. We'll find someplace to go hide outside.
Somewhere outside.
I think some of the kids haven't been outside in days.
No, they've been outside a little.
What are we going to talk about today, Martha?
We're actually going to talk about real estate today.
Oh, I guess we should.
We should.
Kind of what we do.
Yes.
It's been interesting watching the real estate market this last month. So March actually was busy.
It was very busy.
I mean, people think that it would have slowed down just because of everything, but it was, almost the same as it was last year.
Yes. Listings are a little bit down.
Listings are down about 9%.
But they were a little down this year already.
Right. So if I'm looking forward and seeing what problems that we're going to have, because we're still seeing people have multiple offers on anything under what? Probably
200,
250, somewhere in that world. It's still really busy. So what issues I think we're probably going to have, it's still going to be an inventory issue.
Yeah.
And so what it's done so far, it's drove pricing up, because our average price for March was $275, which, just to put things in perspective, last year March, $248.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
It's a huge jump.
Y'all have a lot of equity.
There is a lot of equity right now, and I think that's why a lot of these people did refis.
Yes.
When the interest rates went down to 2%, which caused other problems with the mortgage world. It's just...
But we're not talking about mortgage
No, we're not going to worry about that. It just got very interesting. I just like to look at the market occasionally just to see how everything's going. So March was, like we said, a wash. Inventory is crazy low. Another thing that we like to look at, I mean, days on market for March.
They're down.
I mean, it's only 37 days on market.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Another thing we look at, and this will be the last number we talk about, is the absorption rate. So it's at 1.5 months. So it's still, contrary to what people may think, it is
Not enough houses.
still, in most price ranges, a seller's market.
Yeah. People are still buying houses.
And there is a shortage of it.
Yes.
So just kind of looking at all this and seeing what's going to change once we get out of COVID.
Yeah.
So it's looking like we might actually have a date beginning of May, middle of May.
Maybe.
So it's going to be interesting to see, are we just going to get a flood of houses?
Mm-hmm.
Are people going to be kind of tentative?
There could be a flood of houses if people start talking right now to their agents.
I think there's going to be a flood of people at the barbershops and hair
Yes.
salons. So I think that's going to be first. I think everybody's going to go get their hair done first.
Yes.
Then people might, what else? Nails.
Nails
other
for
stuff.
sure. I bet the people that do the gel nails, they're hurting right now.
So that's going to be, everybody's going to get looking good.
Yeah.
Then they might worry about, selling their house or
Yes.
doing other stuff. That's and probably go get their favorite meal.
Eat at a different table.
Eat at a different table. So that's going to be the order. Look pretty. Eat at a different table.
Go buy a house.
And then they'll go buy a house. That's our prediction on what's going to happen.
So scientific.
It is absolutely scientific. I just base it off of it's funny, so my buddy's birthday was yesterday, and for his birthday he got a quarantine haircut.
Yeah, I saw the after picture. He had a hat on.
I didn't see that, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
A red beanie.
oh, how bad. I wonder how bad it is.
I don't know. That was the after picture they posted, so.
That's the good thing about hair. If you mess up, you just... I am about...
So if he shows up with a hat Monday morning.
I'm about a week away from just buzzing my hair. I'm getting frustrated.
Not gonna do it.
I'm about a week away. We'll see. I might do that.
We're so close to May, though.
I know, but I may not make it. So yesterday was kind of interesting because we did a virtual listing presentation.
Yes.
So the way it normally goes, somebody wants to buy a house, right, or sell a house rather.
Mm-hmm.
Set an appointment. We go, we look at the house, we go over everything, we come up with a plan, come up with a date. So yesterday we actually did everything via Zoom.
How'd that go?
It was fun. I mean, they enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. So they walk me through the house. They're showing me everything, and we do the presentation. We had a little internet lag, so I thought my jokes weren't funny.
Yeah.
And they may not have been funny, but then occasionally I'd hear a laugh about, 30
probably
seconds
weren't
later.
funny.
It probably wasn't. They're probably laughing at something else. That was a little distracting. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're sitting there.
So the laggy
Waiting.
internet's a problem.
That was a little bit.
You know what I think might be cool about that, though, is the seller, as they're showing you the house, they're looking at their house through a camera, which is
Ooh.
something we don't normally do. So when you ask them things like, if what would you fix in this house? If you're going to stay here, what would you do? They're looking through that lens and maybe going, oh, I really need to paint that ceiling, or, oh, this looks really bad.
That's a good point.
And
I
it
didn't think about that.
may, because, we like to go through as a buyer would see your house. Let me look at your house and let you know what I see. And telling them that is different than them looking at it through that camera. If I had to go through my house with a camera,
Never looks as good, does it?
it doesn't look as good. And there would be things that I'd be like, oh, let's repaint that. Let's clean that. So maybe that's a good thing.
It's a good point because he did take me to this area. Well, I didn't paint very well here.
Yeah,
You're
which he
showing
may
me.
not have noticed.
And then he noticed, it really doesn't look good when you do it that way. That's a good point.
Yeah.
You are smart.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And good looking, aren't you?
And wearing pants.
Yeah,
So we are wearing pants every
yes,
day.
we are wearing pants.
A lot of kids in the house.
No need to traumatize anybody.
No.
And see, where was I going? I'm just completely lost.
You were talking about the virtual listing presentation and them showing you the house.
Yeah, it got me thinking, is that just going to be the way to do it? It was easier. I mean, we just set an appointment. It was quick. I didn't have to drive over there. They'd have to let me in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially if it's somebody you don't know, maybe that's a good way to...
Do an initial consultation.
Yeah. So...
And at some point you will go over there and see the house.
Yes.
Maybe when you get the photographer in there or whatever. But yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that'll just... Warning, Donovan. I think that'll just be a way we do business anyways.
Mm-hmm.
It's quick. It's easy. Just offering people a different way to go about their business. I liked that.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. All right, what else do you want to add on the real estate market, Martha?
Well, now is the time to get your house ready. There tends to be a 2-week lag, I think, with scheduling and people, making last minute repairs or painting or whatever. So now is the time. If you want to be on there in May 1st, because we don't know what the market's going to do in June, but it's up right now, price-wise.
It is.
And people are still buying, so it's not a bad idea to get your house ready. And then when this is lifted on May 1st, I think the minimum was that there would be gatherings of 10 was the first phase, is that we could be in groups of 10 or less. So that means somebody can show your house if you're willing to let them in.
So really the only thing that we wouldn't be able to do is a traditional open house.
Right.
Which isn't that big a deal. I mean, we can sell the house.
Do the virtual open house. They're offering a lot of tools for us to do virtual open houses.
I like that. So I'm optimistic. We're going to get back to work beginning of May, maybe rolling out. And I think just New Mexico, I think they'll start protesting.
There's going to be something.
If it doesn't get going back to normal pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
And a couple things that I have a gripe.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm griping about my radio station playing Nickelback in the morning while I'm trying to exercise.
You just don't like Nickelback.
No one does.
There's somebody out there that likes Nickelback.
I saw a great meme, Nickelback playing to an empty stadium during the coronavirus because they didn't know. Anyway, if you like Nickelback, good for you. And I think they're playing Christmas music all weekend, which I have to personally protest. I'm sorry.
You're not feeling Christmas?
I am not feeling Christmas. I'm not going to go up and put lights on my house. No. It's April.
But you love Christmas.
I love Christmas.
Just don't like the fake Christmas.
It's not Christmas.
I got it.
So what, everybody's going to give gifts?
Yeah, the gift is our freedom again.
No.
All right.
We can do something like a May Day for coronavirus.
So send Martha all your favorite Nickelback songs.
Please don't.
You guys have a great weekend. Hopefully we find something interesting to do.
Gosh, I hope so.
Yeah, and get these kids out of the house.
Yeah.
And you guys be safe. We'll talk to you Monday. This is Good Mornings with Alex and